I was never that strict, fortunately. Like I'd be writing about keto and then like
eating pretzels.
In my own life, I had that intuitive, need for more chocolate or something. So that and same with Paul and carnivore. Like I was captivated by his message back in 2019. I lost my appetite for like salads and stir fry and these things that have been the centerpiece of my diet for years. I just looked at the steamed broccoli and I couldn't eat it anymore. He mess with my brain. And it was really interesting how that happened and how there's so much psychological association with what you think is good food.
Are you back to eating some vegetables here and there? Or
not really? Sure. I mean, it's only for being polite or if it's part of, fine dining, which I'm not engaging in every single day, but of course at a restaurant or whatever, But it's, the fact that they're not the centerpiece of nutritional density and that you may be harmed by them. That's pretty heavy. I mean, we should all reflect upon that. And I think, I was doing these super duper green smoothies inspired by Rhonda Patrick with her viral YouTube video of dumping in the raw celery and the raw spinach and broccoli, the raw kale sprouts, and raw beets and whipping them up and all that stuff. And that would blow my stomach up for a few hours every day after I had it. And that's because there was an intense amount of raw produce that has high oxalates and all the other things. So I definitely reacted to that. But in general, I'm not a sensitive plant person that's going to break out after a peach, but that was a huge dietary transition, and I forgot what the question was. But
no, I agree with you though. A salad, a lot of times people that are even someone that's trying keto, they a lot of times on a keto diet there's room for vegetables, and I think one of Mark Sisson's things was to have a big ass salad every day, right? And I think when people do that, they think they're making a great decision, but they might be getting like a chicken Caesar salad,
right?
Which is a good choice because you got chicken, you got some protein. You're having vegetables. That's supposed to be good for you, but then it's you dump a bunch of Caesar dressing on there,
and then the chicken is vastly inferior to the steak. We learned from recent. Paul's hitting that message really hard too, and it's like shit. A chicken salad, it's like it's missing a lot of checkpoints. You know that guy Brian Sanders, Peak Human? Have you talked to him?
Mm-mm.
Nosetotale.org is his meat company, and he has a podcast called Peak Human. He has this scoring system for food: -1, 0,
oh, that's great,
or +1.
Pat Brock's family, I hope you guys are doing well. Now, we love meat. We love to eat meat on this podcast. We've talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it a lot. That's why I partnered with Piedmontese, because they have amazing cuts of steaks, some that have a lot of fat, some that are a bit lower fat. But no matter what diet you're on, you can fit Piedmontese steak into your diet. It's fucking good. Andrew, how can they get it?
Yes, you guys got to head over to Piedmontese.com. If you guys know how to spell it, say it with me. That's Piedmontese.com, and at checkout, enter promo code POWER for 25% off your entire order. And if your order is $150 or more, you get free 2-day shipping. Links to them down in the description as well as the podcast show notes. Let's get back to the podcast.
+1 is animal-based foods with the nutrition. He says vegetables is a 0, basically. It's and a -1 is processed food.
Yeah,
it's kind of a quick snapshot way of looking at it, but to put vegetables at 0 is going to break a lot of people's heart. But it's like, hey, it could even be a -1 if you're one of the carnivore sufferers and the tremendous awakenings they've had.
Well, they can get a negative because they could be a shuttle system for excess calories that you just don't need.
Right.
You're thinking like you're going to get away with something because you're not eating a lot of calories when you're eating vegetables. But if it had Caesar or ranch on it, you might have had 30 grams of fat or 50 grams of fat. Nothing wrong with fat, but maybe the fat that's in there, maybe it's seed oils, maybe it's harmful to you.
And it's a disaster, basically.
And maybe it's just calories that you just otherwise didn't need in the first place.
Yeah. Oh, you asked me if I'm overdoing it. I'd say probably not, but like now I'm reflecting what is optimal and how can I get from level 7 to level 9. And so, I don't think the fasting hurt me much either, or the carb restriction that just came about, mostly restricting processed carbs. But I haven't eaten a lot of fruit in the last decade because we kind of came out saying, oh, the fruit's the most sugary, and then the vegetables have the the fiber and all these things. And now it's completely flip-flopped thanks to the information about the plant toxins and all that. And so now I'm eating a ton of fruit. And it's like, what was I thinking? This stuff's great. It feels good. I know that reference. I had this on a sticky note for years on my wall, and it was Dr. Perlmutter saying, don't eat fruit in the winter because it's against our ancestral experience, and our ancestors probably ate no carbohydrates, and therefore, we're not genetically adapted in the long, cold days of winter. And I'm like, what fucking winter are you talking about? Because you see those lights that illuminate the super training gym at 4 a.m. December workout, or the 72-degree thermostat on the wall, or the track workout that I'm doing. Or wait, last winter I went to Hawaii twice because Southwest Airlines had an $80 ticket sale. We pounced on, no, we went 3 times because it's like, wait, are you kidding? Nonstop Sacramento to Maui for $80? And my sister just moved there. Boom, we're there. Boom, we're there again. Boom, we're there again. So my winter consisted of nice, sweaty, hot hikes and sprints on the beach. And so it's like, why are you telling me not to eat fruit in the winter? It's a very sensible and respected message.
But it's not the same fruit that our ancestors ate. It's genetically modified,
right.
Brad.
Yeah. Denise Minger's got a great comeback on that on her blog about all this super sweet natural fruit. And, it's kind of like all those comebacks it's time to second guess that stuff. And maybe, be open to experimentation and new ideas is my goal, because it's so easy to get, locked in.
Could you imagine giving a caveman like a modern day nectarine? He would abandon whatever the fuck he was eating before and just eat tons of those. He would be like, this is fucking unbelievable.
Not only that, Tommy Wood, again, referencing research, like today's elite athlete, like CrossFit Games, the competitors, what's it, this weekend or something?
Yeah.
The finalists in CrossFit, or the people at the Olympic, the World Championships track and field I saw, do 6 times more physical.
Hey, how's it? Sorry. I'm not going to whisper. I know you guys are enjoying this content, and we love talking to all these people and bringing you guys great information. So if you could help us out by hitting the like button, because that helps the algorithm, subscribe and hit the notification bell, we're going to continue reaching more people, and we're going to continue helping more people. Talk to y'all later.